that isn't dead yet, so we'll take care of him. Oh, no, now he's dead. So the primary objectives are done. Now, in order to get all of the bonus objectives, we have to kill all these Y-wings, I think. Yes, we have to kill all these Y-wings in order to get the B-wings and the X-wings to appear. And once the B-wings and X-wings appear, they comprise the last of the bonus objectives for this mission. So we have to kill all them, and it's going to be pretty hard in TIE Bomber because they're even worse at dogfighting than the TIE Fighters. And it can be pretty dangerous because, as I said, they can kill you fairly easily. So your best hope is to hope that they go after your friends and not you, because it kind of sucks when you lose one of your friends, but it's not as bad as if you die, obviously. And pretty much if you can get them down to about... They only come in small groups anyway, so as long as you stay behind one of them, you're pretty much safe. They're not like the escort shuttles where they can shoot you from any angle, making it pretty much impossible for you to engage them. So you don't need to worry about that. Just make sure you stick behind one and keep an eye on the red indicator on your cursor to make sure you're not being followed by anybody.
Well done. The Mulgari forces have been completely destroyed.
Okay, so all the Mulgari are dead. And now the rebels send in a bunch of B-wings to attack us, so we have to take care of them. And if we're lucky, they won't go directly for us. And as you can see, we're not at the front, so they're going to go after one of our allies, and we'll end up flanking them, hopefully taking one out. So we're going to have to transfer all of our energy into our engines to get up to them more quickly, even though we will be both traveling in the same direction. We don't want our lasers to decharge all the way, though, so we're going to probably keep them at a normal rate and pump them back up as soon as we get a bit closer. But basically we want to get into the dogfighting as quickly as we can. Not so fast that everyone else gets there before us, but again, not so fast that we get there before anyone else, but not so slow that we're not able to, that we start losing allies because we're not there fast enough. But we seem to be going at okay speed. This should be fine, and hopefully we'll take them out. Looks like 4 kilometers right now. Looks like the fight has already started. Looks like there was only one TIE interceptor left in our group. The rest are all TIE bombers, so he got there before us. TIE interceptors are quite a lot faster than the TIE bombers, so that would explain that, I suppose. And he's attacking these B-wings, doing all right it seems, but he's going to have trouble fighting them all on his own. But it looks like the other bombers have gotten into the fray as well, before us too. And we can actually use our torpedoes on these guys. Torpedoes are usually better on slow or stationary targets, so using them on these B-wings is not the greatest. We're definitely going to have to establish a lock if we want any chance of actually hitting them. So, and as you can see, they're quite a bit faster than us too. And if you get in behind them like this, you can definitely use the torpedoes on them. As you can see, we managed to land one hit there. As long as you get in really close and hit them with it, it'll still work. But otherwise, you should really use the concussion missiles. They're a lot better at tracking the target and catching up with it, much more maneuverable. And usually you can just finish them off with your lasers. Okay, looks like that's... oh, no, there's one left. And after we take care of these guys, a bunch of X-Wings are going to show up. And they're the rest of the bonus objectives. The first one was to scan the transport Dawn, which we did right off the bat. The next is to take out this group of B-Wings. And the last one is to take out the group of X-Wings. The Y-Wings don't count for anything, I don't think. They're not... You don't necessarily have to kill them, but I don't think the B-Wings will appear until the Y-Wings are dead. I'm not 100% sure on that though, but I'm fairly certain that's the case. That's how most of the missions go. So, you pretty much have to kill the Y-Wings if you want to get the bonus objective done. Okay, so that's the B-Wings. And it takes a little while for the X-Wings to appear, I find. I'm not sure why that is, but they do eventually show up. As you can see, our B-Wings have all taken a pretty hefty beating, as has especially the TIE Interceptor. And there were a whole bunch of other TIE Interceptors too, and they're all dead, unfortunately. So we won't be getting any help from that regard. Just waiting for the X-Wings to appear. There they are. So I'm going to go after them. And I find it's usually best to target the usually not the first in the group, because that's who your allies will usually target. So you don't really want to do that. And I'm going to not really approach them head on, because I don't want them coming after me. And it doesn't look like they are coming after me, which is good. So carry on. And they'll pretty much ignore me, because they have another target that they'll be going after. So as long as we don't come at them head on, we should be fine. I'm going to use a torpedo on them to try to bring them down while my lasers recharge, which I have to do also. And as you can see, even at our maximum speed, they're a lot faster than we are. And I managed to get in behind them, but they are a lot faster than me, so it doesn't really work that well. Actually, I'm just going to transfer all my energy to the engines just to keep up with them, and use the torpedoes to try to take them out. See how that works. Yeah, that worked fairly well. I guess they're not as resilient as the B-Wings, which I guess would make sense, I suppose. The Y-Wings are a lot faster, so that one really got pulverized. Okay, there's one left. So I'll just take care of him, using the remaining torpedoes that we have. Nope, missed. Okay. Really should invest in a controller, I guess. Oh, it looks like I'm out of torpedoes, so I'm going to have to switch to lasers. Take them out that way. Set our throttle to maximum, because this guy's going to be outrunning us pretty much no matter what. And this should be the end of the mission. Oops, almost crashed there. That would have been bad. Alright, so that's all the bonus objectives, and that's it for Mission 3 of Battle 1. So that's all for now. I'll see you next time.